Have you ever seen your dog suddenly bark at an empty corner, stare into thin air, or react to something that isn't even there? What if I told you your dog is seeing and hearing things that you physically can't, a hidden world that's completely invisible to humans? From secret frequencies to magnetic fields to emotions they can literally see on your face, dogs are living in a whole other dimension. And today, we're diving into 5 strange, mind-blowing things your dog can sense that you never will. These aren't things you'll hear in a typical video. These are deep, wild truths about your dog's hidden superpowers. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. If you love discovering the mysterious side of animals and want more content like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you never miss what's coming next. Number 1. Invisible motion. Dogs can see movements that are completely invisible to us. Imagine standing in your living room, everything looks calm and still, but your dog suddenly perks up, stares intensely at a corner, and maybe even growls. You look, but there's nothing there. What's happening? Dogs can detect extremely subtle movements because their eyes are built to catch motion at a much faster rate than ours. Humans see at about 60 frames per second. Dogs? They're clocking in closer to 80 or even 100. This means while a ceiling fan might look like a blur to you, a dog sees each blade slicing through the air. They might see a tiny bug fluttering its wings behind a couch or a shadow flickering under a door, stuff we miss completely. Their ancestors needed this superpower to detect prey in the wild. A squirrel twitching in the bushes? That meant dinner. Even today, your pup's eyes are constantly scanning for these microscopic movements, which can explain those random barks or stares. They're not being weird. They're seeing something you just can't. Number 2. Ultrasound whispers. There's an entire world of sound that dogs can hear, and we can't. Think of it like a secret radio station that only they can tune into. While humans hear in the range of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, dogs can pick up frequencies as high as 65,000 Hz. That's more than triple what we're capable of hearing. This means they can hear things like the high-pitched squeaks of a mouse behind the wall or the faint electric buzz of your TV even when it's turned off. Ever notice your dog acting strange in a completely silent room? They're not imagining things. They're reacting to sounds that exist beyond our hearing range. In fact, many dog toys are built with ultrasonic squeakers that only dogs can hear. You squeeze it and hear nothing. Your dog hears a squeal of joy. It's their private concert, and we're not invited. Number 3. The color world reimagined. People often say dogs are colorblind, but that's not exactly true. Dogs don't see in black and white. They actually see a world full of color. It's just a different set of colors. Their eyes are built to detect mostly blues and yellows. Reds and greens? Those just fade into dull browns or grays for them. To them, a lush green park might look like a soft yellow-brown field, while a bright red toy might look like a dull gray blob. But here's the twist. Because they see fewer colors, their eyes are more sensitive to contrasts and shades. That's why a yellow tennis ball is their favorite. It pops out against grass way more than a red one would. So while you're admiring the rainbow, your dog is appreciating a simpler, high-contrast version of the world. Different, but not any less amazing. Number 4. Echoes from nowhere. Dogs don't just hear sounds. They hear where those sounds are coming from with incredible precision. While you might hear a noise and look around confused, your dog has already zeroed in on the exact direction and distance. Their ears move independently like tiny radar dishes, tuning into specific vibrations. This means they can detect echoes bouncing off walls, floors, and ceilings, something most humans are completely blind to. When your dog barks at a wall or seems to be listening to the floor, they could actually be tracking someone walking 2 floors up or a critter moving behind drywall. It's like echolocation, not as extreme as a bat's, but impressive nonetheless. Number 5. Mood vision. It's almost spooky how well dogs can read human emotions, sometimes better than other humans can. But they don't just use smell or body language. They can actually see your feelings. When you're happy, your body releases specific hormones, and your face relaxes in very small ways. Dogs are trained by nature to pick up on even the tiniest facial expressions. Their brains are hardwired to study human faces, especially our eyes and mouths, for microsignals. You might think you're keeping calm, but if your jaw tightens or your eye twitches in anxiety, your dog notices. This is why dogs often come to comfort you before you even realize you're upset. They literally saw it in your face before you felt it in your heart. Number 6. Magnetic compass eyes. Dogs have a secret superpower that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. They can literally see the Earth's magnetic field. While we need compasses or GPS to know where we're going, dogs seem to instinctively know direction, especially when they're exploring or doing their business. Here's the weirdest part. Studies show that dogs tend to align themselves along the north-south axis when they poop. Not east-west. Not random. North-south. Scientists believe they might be using the Earth's magnetic field like a visual cue, something we can't even sense, but to them, it might appear like a subtle glow or alignment in the environment. This sixth sense could be a leftover survival tool from their wild ancestors, helping them navigate forests, mountains, or deserts with zero technology. So next time your dog is sniffing in circles before settling down, they might not be confused. They're just finding magnetic north. So next time your dog stares at a corner, growls at nothing, or cuddles you at just the right moment, don't brush it off as random or weird. The truth is, dogs are tuned into a world that exists beyond our senses. They live in a reality layered with secret sounds, hidden colors, invisible movements, and emotional frequencies we'll never fully understand. What makes this even more incredible is that they don't use these powers just to survive. They use them to connect with us. Every head tilt, every tail wag, every quiet moment when they sit beside you isn't just love. It's deep awareness. They see and hear you in ways no other creature can. While we need tools, screens, and sensors to detect the world around us, dogs are walking, breathing miracles of instinct. They carry ancient abilities that not only help them navigate their environment, but help them understand ours. Dogs are more than pets. They're protectors of secrets we can't see, listeners of sounds we'll never hear, and companions who sense our world in ways we can't even imagine. And maybe, just maybe, that's why we love them so much. If this opened your eyes to the hidden superpowers of your furry friend, just imagine what else they might be sensing right now while sitting beside you. Pretty wild, right? Dogs aren't just man's best friend. They're silent guardians of a world we can't see, hear, or even explain. And now that you know what they're really picking up on, you'll never look at that curious head tilt or sudden bark the same way again.